Hello everyone, this is Miss Newton from the Faculty of Foreign Languages, University of Technology and Education. Welcome again to the course Media in ELT. Let's begin our lesson today with a very interesting video. Watch the following video and prepare to answer the following questions. In what lesson can this video be used? At what stage of the lesson can this video be used, and what for? What questions can be asked about this video? Are you ready to watch the video? Now let's start.
The Italian man who went to Malta. One day I'm going to Malta to big hotel. In the morning I go down to eat a breakfast. I tell the waitress I want 2 pieces of toast. She brings me only 1 piece. I tell her I want 2 pieces. She say go to the toilet. I say you no understand, I want to piss on my plate. She say you better no piss on the plate, you son of a bitch. I don't even know the lady and she calling me a son of a bitch. Later, I go to eat at a bigger restaurant. The waitress brings me a spoon and a knife, but no fork. I tell her I want the fork. She tell me everyone want a fork. I tell her you no understand, I want a fork on the table. She say you better not fork on the table, you son of a bitch. So I go back to my room in a hotel, and there is no sheets on the bed. Call the manager and tell him I want a sheet. He tell me to go to the toilet. I say, you don't understand, I want a sheet on my bed. He say, you better not shit on my bed, you son of a bitch. I go to the checkout and the man at the desk say, peace on you. I say, peace on you too, you son of a bitch. I'm going back to Italy.
Do you have the answer to the questions? Yes, this video can be used in a pronunciation class. And it can be used at the beginning of the lesson to introduce into the topic of the lesson. You can ask a lot of questions about this video, especially focusing on the content of the video. Now, why do we use this video to begin our lesson? Do you remember the core of learning? Okay, after 2 weeks, we tend to remember 50% of what we see and hear. So if we have a combination of seeing and hearing at the same time, we can remember longer and much better. That's why teachers of English love to use movies in their teaching. This is why we need to be very careful in choosing videos for our teaching purposes. And if we can make the videos ourselves, then we need to be very careful in designing the content. So the next question is, where do video clips come from? We can have a lot of sources to find our video clips. The first thing to do is record them ourselves. It means that we have our camera, maybe our mobile phone for example, and we make the videos by ourselves. We can also use our camera like smartphone or webcam or flash memory. There are some of the cameras mentioned previously. It's probably safe to say that most home video will be shot with smartphones if that isn't the case already. But then normally we can use different kinds of cameras to make our video clips. Then after that we can store them in different kinds like the cassette, DVDs, or memory cards. We can also find out online videos from YouTube or Hulu or Vimeo, eHow or MetaCafe. There are several video sources online and the number is growing. But when using video from other sources, you have to consider the copyright restrictions and fair use policy. Sometimes you can rip videos from DVD. Then also you need to pay attention to copyright issues, public domain, fair use, and maybe they come from textbook supplement. Then whenever you use other people's work, copyright becomes an issue. Where else can you find videos? You can find them easily through google.com, youtube.com, TED.com, eslvideo.com, or digitube.com. They are very popular websites for you to find interesting videos. Some other sources include music video clips, short films or cartoons, or you can rip them from DVDs, or you can make the video clips by yourself. Sometimes you need to buy. What are some purposes of using video in ELT? Firstly, it provides multimodal learning. Next, it benefits visual and auditory learners. It helps to improve pronunciation, improves listening comprehension, and finally, it helps to facilitate association between sound and image. There are many types of video, including authentic ones and those which are made for language teaching purposes. The strong points of authentic videos are that they are realistic, interesting, up-to-date, original, and inexpensive. But the videos which are made for language learning or teaching purposes can be very adapted to level. Then students can practice specific structure of vocabulary presented in the video, and they can come from workbooks or exercises, and they can queue with minutes or seconds. However, there are some weak points also. Authentic materials or authentic videos are mainly for higher levels, and there are often no prepared workbook or exercises. There are many file formats for videos like MP4, AVI, MPG, MOV, WMV, or FLV. The video plugins include QuickTime Real Player, Windows Media Player, KM Player, or Media Player Classic. You can use any of them to open your videos. Activities which are involved in using videos in ELT include split viewing, vision on, sound off, observe and write, video dictate class, video as a listening tool to teach pronunciation, or video as a listening tool to teach elementary video class. We can use videos in teaching almost any aspects of knowledge and the 4 skills. Now, here is a 3-step guide to create a video lesson. Step number 1, previewing tasks. You can organize some reading activities like summary, article about the video, etc. Or you can organize class discussion like brainstorming, or you can organize vocabulary and dictionary consultation, especially for learning necessary vocabulary, or silent previewing a video or previewing questions. Step number 2 happens while viewing tasks. It includes chat completion, note-taking, true-false questions, filling in the blanks, reordering sequence of events, or guessing what will happen next. Step number 3, post-viewing tasks include writing a summary, discussing, debating, reviewing unknown vocabulary, grammar, and expressions, acting out the scenes, or a quiz. Now, the important question is how to choose and use videos for teaching purposes the most effectively, and what should we pay attention to? The things to pay attention to first is the content. The content should be interpretive and to the point. It should illustrate the target language being used. The next thing is the style. Visuals are ineffective in the learning process when they are too small, or using stereotypes, or poor reproduction, or having picture too far away from text illustration, containing irrelevant captioning, offering too much information, poorly scaled, or containing not an aesthetically meaningful picture. So visuals should be very clear and easy to understand. The next thing to pay attention to is appearance. It includes the length of the video extract, the quality of the sound and picture, language density, appropriateness, and relevance. And you also need to pay attention to the students, especially their abilities, also the course objectives and teaching methodologies, opportunities available outside the class, and their previous experience with authentic video materials. This is to make sure that the video that you chose is appropriate with the students. There are many methods of exploitation. Let's take a look at the table here and figure out what they are. Then how can we simply edit videos for teaching purposes? Suppose that we find out a very interesting video and we want to use that in our teaching. Then we need to edit the video a little bit, like we want to shorten it, or we want to combine it with another video, or we want to add some subtitle into the video. Then we can easily do that by using some of the programs like Windows Movie Maker, Soft, or Title Video Converter, or Brochure Gold. There are many steps to follow. Please take a look at the reference videos in order to figure out what steps to follow in order to edit videos for teaching purposes. Good luck. Goodbye for now and see you again.